Alright. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. How y'all doing? Brother Yohanatan here. Welcome back to Yohanatan's house. Oh man, it's a beautiful Shabbat. We are over here at the new property. Give y'all a real quick tour of the outside of the property. So this pink flag here marks the southwest border of the property, this pink flag. And then the property stretches back that way, 1 acre. And then the other pink flag is a little bit down there past those little gray pillars. It's a beautiful property. Property is equipped with septic sewage, as well as well water. It does run off of city electricity. Got these huge, I don't know if that's pine trees or what kind of tree that is there. It's got this beautiful palm tree right in the center of the front yard. Not sure what kind of palm that is. Sister Atara is talking about taking out these shrubs right here. But I'm gonna figure out what they are first before I just let her take it out of there. But she's wanting to replace this with lavender, have lavender going around this tree. And then these shrubs here, I'm not sure what they are, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take them out and replace them with blueberries. Have blueberry going across the finish line right here. Brought some blueberries from the other property, and I left them here in the places where I plan to plant them. Okay, so just beyond this last gray pillar right here is the other flag, which marks the property line, and then it stretches back that way for an acre. The fence, you see the fence here, is directly on the property line. Alright, so we're gonna walk this way, take y'all on a quick tour of the property, the outside of the property. This property has a lot of trees on it already, none of which are fruit trees. Has a couple pineapple plants. I plan on removing a lot of these trees and replacing them with my own. So we really just trying to focus on growing food, you know. Alright, start this way. Right, so it's a slight slope. They did have some leveling going on here, and they're using these guardrails to prevent erosion, right? So they packed the dirt in, and then they use these guardrails to prevent the dirt from eroding and becoming unlevel again. This area here is going to be one huge garden. In this area here, all of these trees, they're a tropical flowering tree. I'm taking them out. I'm going to take these trees out. As you can see, some pineapples here, pineapple there. Of course, those will stay, but everything else you see in here is going to be taken out, and it's going to be garden beds here. This tree will stay, and then there's another one like it at the end down there is going to stay. But this area here will be all garden beds. And then putting fruit trees all along this path right here. is gonna be fruit trees, and more fruit trees. There's a huge, I believe this is an oak tree. I'm gonna put a swing on this tree for the children. Got the chains already. Put a swing right there. This property has 2 oversized sheds. As you can see, I'm going to be insulating this one. Gonna insulate it, gonna insulate it, going to put some sheet wall, and then gonna put like a Mr. Cool system in there or something. And so for temperature control, there's already a ventilation fan. If you can hear it, it's already a ventilation fan. So I'm gonna put some insulation in here. There's lizards in here. One down there on the floor, look like it might be dead. We're gonna insulate this. I'm gonna put temperature control in here, and we're gonna use this for food storage. So I can stop storing food in my house. Normally I always keep like an extra bedroom just for food storage, but now I'm gonna be using this for food storage. And then the other one over there will just be like my shed, my tool shed and workshop. That one there is bigger than this one here. They both have the ventilation fan in it already. And then, like I told you, like you see here, they had it leveled off, and then they put the guardrails there to prevent erosion. They put the rails there to prevent erosion and to keep it level. As you can see, there's sand here. You're getting some erosion. Looks like right here, you're getting some erosion. Got hurricane shutters back here for the hurricane season. This area here is where I'm wanting to put my chicken coop at. This tree is gonna come out. I'm gonna leave this tree here. It'll be good for shade for the chickens. But this area right here is where my chicken coop is gonna be at. So this is not the edge of my property where you see the fence right here. It actually goes further back that way. All of this on the other side of the fence is still my property. You can see this ditch right here, what looks like a ditch, actually used to be a pond. I considered, getting it filled back with water. I considered putting another well system here just for the pond, to pump water into the pond. I'm not sure what happened, why it dried out or whatever. See this green bush, big bush, giant bush here, and that one there. So my property line ends just beyond those 2 trees there. Actually, let's go walk back there. So this path right here, definitely more trees. I got a guy coming over tomorrow around 11 a.m. He's like a food forest permaculture expert. He's coming to do a consultation on the property to, you know, just consult me on, you know, how to go about it and to get the most success. He's gonna give me tips and stuff on like that, like locations of where to plant certain trees and things of that nature. We want to make a food forest back here. You know what I'm saying? I don't just want to put trees in the dirt. You know, we trying to make a self-sustaining permaculture type of food forest. So I'm gonna get some consultation on that. It looks like my pink flag came up out the ground back here. So all this is still the property, and then right behind my property is more orange groves, miles and miles and miles of orange grove. One of these days I'm gonna put a drone up in the sky and I'm gonna show y'all some of the surrounding areas so you can see what I mean. Like these orange groves, they stretch for miles and miles and miles. We completely surrounded by orange groves. The street that we live on, it's only like 5 houses on this entire street, and then everything surrounding it is orange groves. Okay, so there's my pink flag inside the neighbor's fence. Not sure how it gets in there, but this is all my property. Just beyond these 2 bushes right here is where my property ends. Okay, and then the house is way up there. Okay, so like I said, I considered putting a well pump here and getting this thing filled back up with water to have a pond. Thought about stocking it with fish and all that, but then I decided against that because this is about a 1/4 acre right here. The pond alone, this ditch right here, is about a 1/4 of the entire property, and it's only an acre property. I didn't want to use a 1/4 of the acre just for some water, especially the area that we're in. We're completely surrounded. We have a bunch of lakes, different lakes, you know, in walking distance from where we are. So I didn't want to put a pond back here. Actually thinking about putting goats back here. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, you know, what everything we want to do with the property. You can see oranges on the ground. Some of the trees still got oranges on the tree, oranges on the ground. It's harvesting season, so they've been out here. We've seen them out here harvesting oranges and stuff. What I want to do back here in this area back here is, this is where I'm going to keep my beehives, right? Definitely going to get into keeping bees, and back here is where I'm going to keep my bees at. This will be perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of away from everything, right? Won't be expecting too many interference from humans, and the bees could kind of just be at peace back here, right? So this area is where I plan on keeping my beehives, and like I said, this is still my property. Okay. I haven't had the opportunity to meet the neighbors yet. My wife says she's met the neighbors on both sides. They welcomed her to the neighborhood. Both times she met the neighbors, I was at work, so I didn't get an opportunity to meet them. But I'm sure I will meet them soon. My neighbor's over there cutting his grass right now. show y'all my my little gazebo, if that's what you call it, or my little covered patio area up there. It's got a metal roof. I'm gonna build a platform on the back side of it and put IBC tote to catch rainwater off of it, and I use that water to water gardens, water the animals, right? So right here on the back side of this gazebo, I'm gonna build a platform right here in the middle. I'm gonna put a 300-gallon IBC tote. I'm gonna catch water off the top of this metal roof. All I gotta do is cut the downspout and direct it into the IBC tote and collect the water right there. I told y'all it's like a lot of trees already on this property. A lot of them are gonna come out. I'm taking them out. Obviously the old mature tree is gonna stay, but ones like this one here, I'm gonna take them out, cut them, take them out, grind down the stumps, mulch them, and then replace them with my trees. It's my well system here. Also, the house has a water filtration system already installed on it. That's the water filtration system. Has reverse osmosis in the kitchen sink. Moved a lot of my trees over from the old house already. Left them all close to the house. Last night we got into some freezing temperatures. Sister Atara woke up early this morning, said that there was frost on the vehicles. So we knew we was expecting some cold water. So we left all the trees close to the house to offer some kind of, shelter to the trees. But they all look like they're doing okay. We about to have some mango blooms, I should say. I'm not gonna let the mangoes stay on there. I'll end up picking them off. The tree is just too young right now. But we do got some blooms. That's a good sign. We about to have some avocado blooms. I'm not gonna let the avocado stay on there neither. Pineapple had a rough couple of cold months, but he's doing okay. My coconuts don't like the cold weather neither, but everything seems to be doing okay. We just left all the trees as close to the house as possible, just to give them some protection overnight when the temperature drops. Right now it's like 50 degrees out here. The sun is shining, so it's warmed up. Just gotta protect them at night in that early morning frost. Got more trees over here, right? I'm gonna leave this tree. I don't even know what kind of tree that is. They got it. The last people to own this house, who we bought this house from, you can tell you had it like strapped in there for the hurricane. You'll see stuff like this here to keep trees, strapped in for the hurricane when them strong winds come. So I gotta get I'm gonna get like some type of kennel, some type of all-purpose type of kennel, and put that up for the chickens, because they ready to go outside. They in the house right now. They all fully feathered. They're about 6 weeks old right now, so it's time for them to go outside. If you know anything about raising up chicks, they stink. They make the house stink. They trying to get out. They trying to break out of the brooder that we got them in. They ready to get out. They ready to go outside. So I'm gonna get like a little temporary all-purpose kennel, set it up in the spot where I intend to build. I intend to build a really nice chicken coop, but for the time being, I'm gonna just put something up temporarily. I like this little gazebo. It's a nice place to relax and get a nice view. Like I said, I'm gonna put a drone up in the sky just to give y'all a little aerial view of where we at. Alright, that was a quick tour of the property. Much more to come, more projects to come. Like I said, we're gonna insulate this thing here. We're gonna insulate this shed for food storage. I got a chicken coop build coming. I'm gonna do footage of everything, man. I'm doing footage of everything. I'm gonna record everything. Us planting the trees in the ground. When I get this consultation tomorrow, I got a friend coming over tomorrow to give me a consultation. I'm gonna record that as well. All right, so y'all stay tuned. We got a lot coming. We're gonna enjoy the rest of this Shabbat. Okay, Shabbat Shalom to the 12 tribes. Love y'all. Peace. Shalom. All praise to the Most High. Hallelujah.